Well, the deadline has come and gone, or been extended, and training day, opening day will soon be here. We're hoping, but things sound like they're not going in the right direction.
Can they just get along?
Please.
We have San Diego Union Tribune Padres beat writer Kevin Acee joining us. Good to see you, Kevin. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we were saying during commercial, it's kind of a depressing discussion to have here that baseball is going to be postponed. So let's get right to what's going to happen here. So many fans bought tickets already, but the first two series will be canceled against the Giants, the Rockies. So then what? Are the Padres going to start their away schedule, which is supposed to be what was going to happen?
Yeah, with everything being booked, stadiums, they book up. They would pick up the schedule wherever it is that they are able to come to terms and whatever it is that they're able. And I doubt that these are the only two series. They're going to be canceled. Maybe they resume negotiations tomorrow. Maybe some people come to their senses and they're able to find a compromise, but it does not look good. I think we're looking later in March, perhaps even April. There are people that have for some time been far more pessimistic and have said that we're possibly looking at May. So I hate to be that guy, but it's my job to tell us all what may happen.
Well, we don't have a crystal ball, that's for sure. But yeah, it's not looking good right now. What are some of the holding points, sticking points, people that are trying to follow this? It's not just millionaires versus billionaires, right? There's more to this. What are kind of the bullet point issues right now?
All right, so there's two really important things, and one of them is the competitive balance tax, and that is that owners have used what is it's a threshold that if you pass over it, you have to pay some pretty stiff penalties, and they've used it as a salary cap. There is no salary cap. They're the only major sport in North America that doesn't have a salary cap, but the owners have used it as such, and the players believe, and probably rightfully so, that has kept competition down. You can have a profitable baseball team without actually trying to win. So the players are trying to get that up. The owners are trying to keep that down. Moreover, the players have been fighting, and this is as good a job and as unified as they have been, for players at the bottom rung, your younger / inexperienced players, to get more money and to get more money sooner. And so those are the two main sticking points.
And Kevin, if you can explain the difference. Obviously, we know there are the Tatises and Machados making tons of money, but for the players, the younger ones, so many of these athletes are saying, we're doing this for you guys, for the future of this sport. I mean, what are the discrepancies? How low are their paychecks?
Well, Manny Machado makes $136,000 a day during the season, and the minimum play, the lowest paid player makes about almost $4,000 under the Major League Baseball proposed minimum of $700,000 a year. That sounds like a lot. They get paid only during the season, and I think that for a lot of us, sure, that's a lot of money. They might play a half a year total. They might play 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and have the rest of their lives. They need to get their money when they can make it. And so that's what we're talking about. But there is a large discrepancy. And when you talk about the average salary being $4.1 million, that's brought up by the 40 players who make $20 million or more. And then your 30 million guys like Manny Machado. And when you talk about the median salary being $1.1 million, you've got almost half the players that make under $1 million a year.
What's the risk here for the league, the players, and everyone with the holdout and everything? I mean, we were supposed to be at spring training in Phoenix in mid-March. We were looking forward to seeing some guys out there and hitting it, and it leaves a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths.
That's what makes this a sad day. We all remember, perhaps even too easily, and that's what is sort of mind-bending here, that the owners are doing this. And I think that the evidence is there to place this largely at the feet of the owners of Major League Baseball. It's incredibly short-sighted. We remember 1994. As a matter of fact, in many ways, baseball has never recovered from 1994, despite the fact that we had the steroid era and a bunch of guys hit home runs and people got all excited about it. We're not going to have that again, probably, though hopefully guys like Tatis, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Juan Soto can, bring the excitement that get people back, because I love this game and a lot of people love this game. But the sadness, yes, I wanted to be in spring training. I was supposed to be there 3 weeks ago. It's sad to not have baseball now. What's sad is to think about the damage that they are doing to the sport, that a sport that is no longer number one in America to begin with.
I mean, so many people have been saying, you forgot this is about fans.
Yeah.
The reason we're even talking about millions of dollars is because fans show up. Kevin, I want to ask you, because the Toros, de Tijuana, they've been tweeting during all this, especially yesterday. In fact, I think we have a tweet that we can pull up, and they say, it's a good day for ... And then they have this image, I'm not sure where they got that, of Machado and Tatis high-fiving with their jerseys on. Tatis has his emojis, kind of making us wonder, I mean, should we be heading to TJ for baseball this season?
Wouldn't put anything past Fernando Tatis Jr., but while it is technically allowed, players could go play right now. They do have contracts. There's a lot of money at stake, and they're probably not going to go play in foreign leagues. Foreign leagues, and I can't remember what the Mexican League allows, but the Mexican League does allow more foreign-born players than other leagues. But there's only so many they can have, and there's a lot that goes into it. It's a funny thing to think about. I love it. And look, social media has really helped the players in this case. They've done a lot better job at the PR battle. So I found it very entertaining and informative.
Check out Kevin's writing, his columns. He is staying on top
Great
of
work.
it. We're all keeping a close eye on this one, aren't we, Kevin? As you said in the commercial break, I said there's no crying in baseball, but you pointed out, look, it's okay for us to cry if we got no baseball at all.
No
I think you're right about that.
We're crying.
We've got the Kleenex close by here.
Take care.
Thank you.